This is where our mission at CJ is really put into action. And the parents, I feel, being a parent of 2 alum myself, recognize that they are ready for college. They're ready to take on their studies. They're ready to have confidence in whatever they participate in outside of school. And I've seen that. I've seen seniors become leaders and have actually perhaps even created organizations at schools that are surrounded by justice issues. My name's Molly Bardeen. I am currently the Senior Social Justice Capstone Coordinator. And the primary goal of Capstone is for students to move from service to justice, and recognizing that they have within themselves the ability to make an impact on a social justice capstone issue that is informed by Catholic social teaching. And one of the things that students come to recognize is that they have within themselves the ability to become a servant leader. Capstone is an opportunity for every senior to take a leadership role.
My capstone was titled YAMS, which stands for Your Adolescent Male Safe Space, and it was surrounded on males' mental health, and we were just spreading awareness. We had an Instagram page. And one day at school, we passed around gift bags for all the boys in our grade, and in the bags were stress toys, and I wrote a small newspaper that had a questionnaire and some other important statistics and helpful tools for males. The biggest takeaway that I got was basically just that you can do anything in the world. If you have an idea, all it takes is an action. And I was able to see the boys in our class really light up with our project that I didn't think would happen. I remember going to class and there were some boys in our grade and they were reading the questionnaire in the newspaper that I wrote, and I heard someone say out loud, "What does this say about me?" So it was cool to see it really have an impact on my class.
The skills that they're learning in the classroom for the past 3 years, whether those be research skills, presentation skills, they begin to see the transfer into their project, and they see the impact that that research has.
As a program, I think Capstone really takes the leadership and academic skills that we've gained over our 4 years at CJ and then pushes us into the world to actually put those to use. And I think it's the first time that we really get to do something completely of our own. We all kind of get to make our own projects and go into the real world and experience how that works and what kind of obstacles you have to face. And so I think that was really fun. And I think because we're all doing it as a senior class, you understand that it can be difficult and you need that support. And so we're all super willing to support each other in our projects. And I think our senior class has really bonded over Capstone and showing up for each other's events and donating to each other's donation drives. And so I think it's been a cool way for us to kind of exercise the skills we've learned and then also bond together as a class to support each other.
So the Capstone project culminates in the Sister Dorothy Stang Symposium in March. It is a chance for the students to put their hearts and minds on display, share their issue, share their project, their research, and the impact that their project had on the CJ community and the Dayton community. The Stang Symposium is named after Sister Dorothy Stang and the legacy that she left with us. As a sister of Notre Dame and a Julianne grad, she teaches us firsthand what it means to have faith, to put that into action, and to work for a more just world. It's really a powerful experience for the students to see that what they're studying in the classroom in the last 3 years, whether that's their science classroom as it relates to an environmental issue, or in their English, religion, social studies classroom as a justice issue, that they begin to see the transfer and what that actually looks like outside of the walls of CJ.
It was really inspiring. And I even went home and I told my mom this, but I know for sure that I want to do something in the leadership category when I go to college, or something having to do with my community. And so it really sparked a movement inside of me. I feel like I want to do something when I go to college.
It was super rewarding. I think we all kind of went into it being like, oh, this will be fun, like they'll be cute, but it really felt like we were making an impact on these kids, and to see that and hear from parents afterwards really meant a lot to us, because we could like see how we are kind of like empowering the next generation, which was our goal with this project.
I think Capstone helps us to find out that we are able to make an impact on both our community and the outside world, because it's hard to see that what we do does affect things.
Ultimately, our students learn how to make an impact on an issue. And oftentimes it's really easy to be overwhelmed by these issues that they face in the world. But to be empowered with that impact, and most importantly for them to see the fruits of that impact firsthand, whether it's mentoring students, whether it's a presentation, whether it's the Princess Project and creating affirmations for students, celebrating so many different things related to the Catholic social teaching of the human dignity of every individual.
Sometimes I think taking the first step into like making a change in the world can be really scary and hard, but I think because we get to do it within the comfort of our CJ community and within these walls, it shows us that that's possible, and we get to start here in a safe space with support from our fellow seniors and from our teachers and our mentors. And so I think taking that first step in this kind of like controlled environment is going to help us all now going to college, like knowing we can do that now on our own and in our own time, and we have that power to continue on these projects or whatever we feel motivated to do in life.
So for parents to recognize that their son or daughter is definitely ready for life after graduation, whether that's in college or in the workforce, that they're able to really see that their Catholic faith has definitely been formed throughout all 4 years of CJ, through their service opportunities, and then culminating in the Capstone project with a justice issue. In the 10 years that Capstone has endured at CJ, it has been amazing to see organizations recognize that our students are here to serve, our students are here to lead, and most importantly, put their faith into action.